Mike Tindall, the former England rugby star, has made waves with his candid comments about joining the British royal family. In a recent interview with the Telegraph, promoting his upcoming book The Bad and the Rugby Unleashed, the 45-year-old sportsman revealed that his transition into royal life after marrying Zara Phillips, the daughter of Princess Anne, was easy. His comments, which have sparked considerable interest, offer a stark contrast to the experiences of Meghan Markle, whose entry into the royal family was notably tumultuous. In this video, we will explore Mike's reflections on royal life, how he established close bonds with the royal family, and how his experience challenges Meghan's narrative about her time within the monarchy. We'll also look at how Mike's playful yet grounded approach to royal duties may have contributed to his smooth transition. A smooth transition into royal life. For many, the idea of marrying into the British royal family conjures up images of strict traditions, societal scrutiny, and immense pressure. Yet, for Mike Tindall, who married Zara Phillips in 2011, the process of integrating himself into royal life was surprisingly straightforward. In his new book, which is co-written with fellow podcasters James Haskell and Alex Payne, Mike reflects on his journey into royal circles, describing it as simple really. Believe it or not, marrying into the royal family was pretty easy for me. They were always nice to me, and I was always nice to them. Simple really, Mike writes in his book. His laid-back, pragmatic approach to entering one of the world's most scrutinized families has clearly paid off. His easygoing nature has endeared him to members of the royal family, particularly Prince William and young Prince George, with whom he shares a special bond. This easy transition seems to stand in stark contrast to Meghan Markle's experience. The Duchess of Sussex, who married Prince Harry in 2018, has spoken openly about the challenges she faced as a new royal. Meghan's claims of feeling isolated, mistreated by the press, and unsupported by royal family members have dominated headlines since the couple stepped down from royal duties in 2020. The stark difference between Mike and Meghan's experiences raises questions about why one royal spouse found it so simple while another felt it was unbearable. Mike's approach to royal life: be nice. At the heart of Mike's successful integration into the royal family seems to be his approach to relationships. As he told The Telegraph, his strategy was straightforward. I was always nice to them. This unpretentious approach has allowed him to develop close relationships with several senior royals, including his wife's cousin, Prince William. Mike's easygoing demeanor is also evident in his interactions with the younger royals, particularly Prince George. In December, during the traditional Christmas Day service at Sandringham, Mike was photographed playfully ruffling George's hair. The moment was a sweet reminder of how well he fits in with the royal family, treating them not as untouchable figures but as regular family members. As someone who spent years in the spotlight as an athlete, Mike Tindall is no stranger to public attention. However, his approach to royal duties in the media has been far more laid-back than that of some of his royal in-laws. By staying true to himself and maintaining a low-key presence, Mike has managed to avoid the scandals and tensions that have plagued other royal spouses, including Meghan. Contrast with Meghan Markle's experience. When Meghan Markle joined the royal family, the media frenzy surrounding her was intense, and her relationship with the press quickly soured. In interviews, she has described how she felt like an outsider, often unsupported by the institution. The differences between her and Mike Tindall's experiences are striking, raising questions about why their transitions were so drastically different. Meghan's troubled relationship with the press, her struggles with adjusting to royal life, and the alleged tension between her and other members of the royal family, particularly Kate Middleton, have been well documented. Reports of disagreements between Meghan and Kate, including a rumored dispute over the flower girl dresses at Meghan's wedding, have only fueled speculation about Meghan's strained relationships within the family. In contrast, Mike Tindall's experience has been one of ease and camaraderie. The former rugby player is often seen at royal events, sharing jokes with Prince William or affectionately engaging with Prince George. His warm relationship with the young prince highlights the family bonds he has nurtured since becoming a part of the royal family. Close bonds with Prince William and Prince George. One of the most notable aspects of Mike Tindall's relationship with the royal family is his close bond with Prince William and his eldest son, Prince George. Mike, who shares a love of sports with the Wales family, has often been spotted interacting with the young prince, and his rapport with George is heartwarming. In his interview with the Telegraph, Mike spoke fondly of playing football with Prince George in the garden, noting the young royal's passion for the sport. Like his father, Prince William, George is a devoted Aston Villa fan, and Mike revealed that George loves to sit down and watch the games whenever he can. Mike's close relationship with George speaks to his ability to connect with the royal family on a personal level. His natural, down-to-earth personality has allowed him to fit in effortlessly, building bonds not only with the senior royals but with the younger generation as well. While Meghan Markle has spoken about feeling isolated within the royal family, Mike's experiences highlight a different side of royal life, one where relationships are nurtured through shared interests, kindness, and a relaxed attitude. Meghan's struggles, pressures, and comparisons. Meghan's transition into royal life was anything but easy. From the outset, the former actress faced intense scrutiny from the British media, much of it negative. Her American background, her career in Hollywood, and her outspoken nature all contributed to the press's fascination with her. Meghan has also shared how difficult it was to adjust to the royal way of life, feeling confined by the institution and unsupported during moments of personal struggle. In her interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan discussed the pressures of being in the spotlight and the impact it had on her mental health. She spoke about feeling like she was trapped and unable to seek help within the royal institution, an experience that stood in stark contrast to Mike Tindall's smooth transition. One of the key differences between Meghan and Mike's experiences appears to be how they approach royal life and the relationships they built within the family. While Mike has managed to establish strong, supportive relationships, Meghan has often been portrayed as struggling to connect with her royal in-laws. Her well-publicized rift with Kate Middleton, for example, became one of the focal points of the media's coverage of her time in the royal family. The royal family's love of sport, a unifying bond. One of the themes that emerges from Mike Tindall's reflections on his royal experience is the family's shared love of sport. This passion has been a key unifying factor for Mike, who spent his career in professional rugby, and the royal family, particularly Prince William and Prince George. Mike's passion for sports has clearly resonated with his royal relatives. He has often been seen enjoying polo matches and other sporting events alongside Prince William, and his interactions with Prince George show how sport has helped him connect with the younger generation of royals. In contrast, Meghan's background in acting and a humanitarian work set her apart from the more traditionally sporty members of the royal family. While Meghan has undoubtedly pursued important causes, including women's rights and mental health awareness, her interests have not always aligned with those of the royal family, which may have contributed to her sense of isolation. A Tale of Two Royal Spouses. Mike Tindall's candid reflections on his smooth transition into royal life offer a fascinating contrast to Meghan Markle's struggles. While Meghan faced intense media scrutiny, strained relationships, and a sense of isolation, Mike found the process of joining the royal family to be surprisingly easy. His secret? Being nice to everyone and staying true to himself. By nurturing relationships with key family members like Prince William and Prince George, and by approaching royal duties with a relaxed, down-to-earth attitude, Mike has managed to thrive in an environment that has proven challenging for others. As the royal family continues to evolve in the modern era, the experiences of different members, like Mike Tindall and Meghan Markle, highlight the complexities of life within the monarchy. While one spouse found it simple, another found it overwhelming, a reminder that royal life is far from one-size-fits-all.